Hello all, greetings, this is Gilles Mancillon. I thought I'd come to you very briefly today to wish you a good day and to talk about, to make a card reading for an oracle for this new moon in Gemini. For it will be a very communication. This moon will be about communication, being able to communicate how we feel to each other. It will also be in a comfortable conversation with Jupiter in Libra, so it will be a very social and very profound moon if we allow ourselves to move into this flow of communication. Of course, sometimes it is good to know when not to speak, to allow things to happen without having to interfere. If people are not open to what we have to say, it is no use to try to bring information to someone who's not ready, but in essence it should be a good time to communicate and to share ideas and thoughts. It won't be a very deep things that will be have to be addressed like this, like the one in Scorpio we just passed, but so it will be much more about social communication. And so I'm going to pull some cards to see what in essence, the essence of the situation is experiencing. For all that we learn is through experience. Words do not teach all that much. It is the words that, if the words are teaching us, it's because we allow themselves to affect us, and we are be able to experience as a result of that which we are receptive to. And so it is about being more connected, having more sensation, having more connection to nature, more connection to each other, but allowing ourselves to feel new sensation, because we have received all kinds of new energies. It is important not to hang on to whatever spiritual experience we have received, but to allow more to come always. So by not hanging on to those experiences, although they are profound and they're beautiful, there is always more to come. So we have to allow that to happen. The energy that comes around that situation is comparison. It is an oak and a bamboo. The bamboo is hollow. The oak is so full, and so in essence all is one, all has its function, and everything is at its place. But there are things that are full for us and things that are empty. Sometimes life has to show us what we do not want, so we can make the choice, or we have the ability to compare. Until we are able to see all the angles, we can't really compare. We are stuck within one way. So it is good to be able to sometimes allow ourselves to move out of our comfort zone in order to see something else, and then from there we can take a more lucid choice, and from there we realize that the fruits that we need to harvest are ripe. Everything will fall to us once we are in a receptive mode. What we see before us is the creator. It is the self-empowerment. It's a card of self-empowerment. It is a card of sovereignty. So it is about being to be able to feel our power and to know that we can direct the flow of our life, and we are responsible to assume the responsibility for all kinds of things are being cleansed and cleansed right now. So it's allowing all those old things to go in order to move into total empowerment, total fullness of self. What is in the subconscious is success. So success has been attained, success has been achieved. Yet there is always new level of success. So it is not the same way, on the same principle. We do not want to hold on to our success, because once we achieve something, we can take the time. We have to learn to relax. We have to learn the time to enjoy ourselves. But it's and to serve and to work and to do all those things have to be balanced. But there is always new level of success, new challenges that will bring new fulfillment. For when we achieve something, there is a sense of fulfillment, and so well-being always comes as a result of intelligent efforts. What is happening now is playfulness. So it's about enjoyment. It's about having fun. It's about being able to be light, to be free, to be in pure joy. For that is really where the ascension potential is. It is not about making list of all the things that are wrong within life. Those are just completely. It's part of the conditioning. So it's about letting go of all that so that we can be free and enjoying. So from there we are lucid, and so we see other people struggling struggling, we can help them out to get them out of their problem, and so then the problem usually solved itself. It's not because all of that which is the third dimension, the physical world and the astral plane, all of this is illusion. It is what the Buddhists call Maya. It is just a temporal experience that we have chosen to create. All those things are important because it is our life, and so we do not want to underestimate the each and every aspect of our life, but we do want to gain some perspective and see that we are divine beings of love and light that are expressing ourselves, and from there within the physical plane, and so from there we achieve a certain level of freedom and independence from all those things that could have plagued us in the past. What is coming to us in the near future is awareness, new level of awareness, new level of consciousness. It is the chariot. It is the ability to move forward in the ascension. It comes from within. There is this inner light that is revealing itself, and so this will happen more and more as the months and this year. That will be a very powerful, transformative year this year. And so what we are within this situation, this card represents who we are, and it is projection. So that means we do not have clear vision of what is the reality of ourselves, what is the reality of the situation. Therefore we are projecting things, but know that you are guided, you are protected. And the more you are able to involve your invisible helpers, your guides, the more they will be able to assist you, for they do not want to overstep their bound, and so you have to invite them. But once you have established this relationship, those are divine eternal beings full of wisdom and power and might, but they're here to assist you. They have made this agreement with you to before you came into this life, so that whenever you would need, they will protect you. But they can get a lot more involved as you move, as you welcome them, you thank them, you feel the connection, and you can ask them anything. Their love for you and their friendship for you is unconditional. They will never judge you, and so you should every day call on your guides. And so from there, the projection will be, we'll find freedom. The fool is really has no fear and is able to leap forward in any way he wants. He's completely free. He's got total potential. There is no more anything that is holding him back. For now, the outside world may seem to be is the card of the outsider, and this card represents the outside world. So some of those doors are still locked up on the physical plane, but they will open up. For the door has never. It's not really locked. I don't know if you can see here, but in essence, the chain is not locked. It's just a little child that's watching behind the door, does not see that the door can be opened. In truth, so those things will happen in due time. We have to be patient and to allow things to come in a natural flow, without having to force or rush things, because if we get too much too soon, we will be overwhelmed, and then we'll fall, and then we won't be able to appreciate. So it's important to take every step of the way with gratitude, and to continue to trust, and to allow this to unfold naturally. On the deep inner level, emotional level, the hopes and fear, we are the world. It is the card of wealth. It is the card of inner wealth and outer wealth. It is the true connection to all that is. For all that is you. All that is an extension of you. And so you want to sow love and light into all those things. No matter how much discordant other people may create their life to be, you don't have to follow that. You can sow love and light into all the things that are matter. For all that is matter is spirit. Not all that is spirit is matter. For most of the spirit is spirit, but all spirit, matter comes from spirit, and from when we go into matter, we have to return to spirit. That is that's an inevitable oracle. For all those things are just an oracle that will guide us to make a better choice, but there are also oracles that are infallible, that you cannot change, like the sun will rise in the east and will set in the west, or the light will always be stronger than the darkness. If you move into a dark room with a light, the darkness will always go away. So there is those things that are inevitable, and so you accept those things, and then from your self-empowerment, whatever, you will be able to change and shift everything that that doesn't work. But in essence, is to know that there is already a plan that is in place for you to experience that love, that joy, that friendliness. It is the outcome of that reading for that month, and you will continue throughout the year. It is an exchange of love. It is an exchange of it is an harmonious and graceful exchange of love that can be happening with all that is life, but all those also all those that are open to that. Life is a mirror, so the more we elevate ourselves, the more life will have no choice but to mirror us that potential of mirrors, or that we are expressing will be mirrored back to us. So the more we cultivate love and light, and the easier things will flow, and it will help assist others in discovering within themselves this love and light as well. Well, I hope this reading was interesting for you. If it was, please leave me a comment to let me know what you think. I wanted to add also very in a more general fashion. For this I'm not doing any fortune telling. I'm just it's more like transdimensional psychology or transcendental psychology that I'm talking about here. In essence, there is 3 great principles that we'll always have to develop, which is the lucid spirit, the misericordious compassion, and the courage. Courage, compassion, and lucidity are those 3 things that we need to unfold within our life. And there is 3, we may have shadows within ourselves that are evacuating, but we also have goodness, we also have kindness, we also have joy, we have compassion, and we have serenity. Those 4 things are really the 4 infinite virtues of the heart, and we do want to develop, move into, if we do not know that as human beings, but I know the potential for us to discover infinite joy, infinite compassion, infinite goodness, and infinite serenity or extreme serenity is the potential. This is something that we seek to manifest more, so we follow that good part of us, the part that is true, that is good, that is beautiful, so that we may reveal, and this will reveal our true self. The more we are able to focus on those qualities within ourselves, we are allowing this divinity to unfold, and we become who we truly are. I will finish with a quotation from a great philosopher. His name was Socrates. He said that the beginning of wisdom starts with "I know that I do not know." This is the beginning of wisdom. Why did he say that? He said that because he knew that if somebody believes that he knows something, then the truth cannot be. There is no higher truth can come into one's mind. As soon as you know you do not know, you humble yourself, life can reveal to you something that transcends all that we know. For there is always a new level of reality that can make all of our belief in truth completely void and null, because there is always something better that can come to us. So the more we know we do not know, the faster we are able to move from not just from day to day, but from moment to moment. And life can teach us so much more as we allow ourselves to be receptive to those higher energy, to those higher spirits that are seeking to become more integrated within our life, in our conscious life. And as we call on to them, all the ascended master, the galactic family, the angels and archangels, or all the great immortals, whatever, or the creator gods, of course, or all those forms and spirits are assistants, helpers to reconnect us to that divine nature, to that freedom, to that eternal salvation. So that, because the point is that we will eventually find that point of salvation, for it is part of our destiny and the destiny of this planet at this point in time to aspire to that. And as just by aspiration, even if we do not achieve exactly what we want as soon as we want it, we initiate a process that our higher self becomes involved, and from there there will be no stopping. The higher self will not let go and will continue to guide us towards that until the goal is achieved. Well, I hope that message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song about that speaks about love. It's about, but not about profane love. It's more about salvation, about being free from all that is not love. It is a really beautiful song. It was written by Bob Dylan, Paul Lawson, David Evans, Lawrence Muller, and Adam Clayton. I really don't know how 5 people can come together and put a song together. Maybe they chose, I don't know, but the result is really wonderful. So I'm going to sing it. It's called Love Rescue Me. It goes like this. Love rescue me, come forth and speak to me, raise me up and don't let me fall. No man is my enemy, my own hands imprison me. Love rescue me. Many strangers I have met on the road to my regret. Many lost to seek to find themselves in me. They ask me to reveal the very thoughts they would conceal. Love rescue me. And the sun in the sky makes a shadow of you and I, stretching out as the sun sinks in the sea. I'm here without a name, in the palace of my shame. Said love, rescue me. In the cold mirror of a glass, I see my reflection pass. See the dark shades of what I used to be. See the purple of her eyes, the scarlet of my lies. Love rescue me. Yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow, yea, I will fear no evil. I have cursed thy rod and staff, they no longer comfort me. Love rescue me. Sha-la-la, 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 sha-la, sha-la, sha-la-la, 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 sha-la-la. I said love, love rescue me. I said love, climb up the mountain, said love. I said love, oh my love. On the hill of the sun, I'm on the eve of the storm, and my words you must believe in. Oh, I said love, rescue me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm here without a name, in the palace of my shame. I said love, rescue me. I have conquered my past, the future is here at last. I stand at the entrance to a new world I can see. The ruins to the right of me will soon have lost sight of me. Love, rescue me. Well, thank you very much. I send much warm blessings and love, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.